We have tried an off-season service special in the past, but it never worked. We need service work help.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, I love this one. We tried an off-season service special in the past and it's never worked. We need service work help. Okay. So when we think about putting together an off-season service special, there's a few things that we need to keep in mind. But the most important piece of understanding on how to generate really good off-season service revenue is consistency year after year. For most dealerships, if you put a new program into place, it will take 3 years on average for it actually to catch on with your customers. And this is what I see more often than not. It's like year one, you're like, okay, this is a great idea. I can't wait to try it. Let's go. Man, Bob and Sarah said do off-season service. Here we go. Thumbs up. And then you're like, well, that sucked. That sucked. We didn't get any service work. Like there was a few people, but that sucked. That was a lot of work in order to get very little. So you go into year 2 and you're like, okay, we'll try this again. Off-season service. Let us have your work. Like you've lost the enthusiasm. You're like, we're going to try it again. And then you're like, okay, it's gained a little bit momentum, but you've lost the passion about what's actually happening. And you say, you know what? We're not even going to try it for year 3 because it's just not going to work. We've seen what happened year 1, year 2. The magic year is year 3. Like that's where the magic happens. And so when we start thinking about bringing service work into the off season, what I want to encourage you to do is say for this to work effectively for us long term, it's a 3-year process. And you're like, Sarah, I need work tomorrow, not 3 years. That's fine. That's fine. If you need work tomorrow, what I would encourage you to do is reach out to all of your customers who have a specific unit and say, hey, we are doing a special on the XYZ tune-up special. Bring this in and then just assembly, like get all of these units ready and just blow through the units. Like have your technicians focus on nothing other than blowing through these units for the next 24 or 48 hours and just move them through. If you need service work tomorrow, that's what I would do inside of my service department. If in Sarah's mythical service department, right? That's what I would do. But when we set up an off-season service special, the things that you need to keep in mind are what the units that you've sold and communicating with customers. That comes back to having good customer communication. Okay, we've got to have good customer information and communication with the customers. The second thing is coming up with the plans of what you're actually going to do for the service special. Typically we break this up into 3 different groups. So we've got this first group, and they are the ones who put their name in the hat really early for us, okay? They're the ones who say, I'm going to bring my unit to you whenever you're ready for it, and let's go. Typically with this, we'll offer free pickup and delivery, as well as a discount on the actual service for the unit. And again, this is based on a specific zip code or location because we don't need you going out hundreds of miles out to go pick up these units for the people. The second group is typically discounted pickup and delivery, as well as the same price or maybe a little bit better deal for you in regards to the actual service work and the parts. And then the third one is typically they pay pickup and delivery, and we're discounting parts and service just a little bit in order to bring it through. So we want to make sure, number one, we have a 3-year plan, but also then that we're segmenting our customers into these 3 groups based upon when they put their name in the hat in order to get in on your off-season service special.
Yeah. You know, we have a dealership over in Zanesville, Ohio, I've worked with for years and years and years. Got a beautiful store over there now. Outdoor Power, but he'll have over 3,000 winter specials come through his shop. And again, does a great job with it. They've got, I think 6 technicians right now. So again, it does work. But when I started with Ryan a long time ago, right, we might have 15 or 20, but he's grown it just like what you said. You just keep doing it. The other thing I always encourage dealers to do, and it's a little late to do it now, but as you go into next year and you get in during busy season, let customers know, hey, by the way, we could save you this headache of waiting. We do have a winter service special we do. Would you like to be on our list? And everybody that's waiting for a week and a half to more than go like, put me on the list. And then when you reach out to them, you say, hey, you wanted to be on this list. We've got this going. So again, when they're in pain during season, it's a great opportunity to go ahead and start building that. But it makes a ton of money. It makes a ton of money. So I encourage you to do it.